Good morning and thank you for being here today. My name's Chloe.
And my name is Hannah.
And we're delighted to be here with you at Sunday Live Dharma.
Closing the year is a chance to pause, reflect on the journey, and embrace the possibilities of a new beginning.
And as you practice with us today, use this time to reflect on your year.
Today, Reverend Strong is going to share his reflections in his talk called There is a Season.
Let us begin our practice together by reading the Essential Dharmas of Daily Practice on page 11.
The mind is originally free from disturbance,
but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. The mind is originally free from delusion, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of wrongs. The mind is originally free from wrongdoings, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the precepts of our true nature by letting go of wrongdoings. Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. Let us turn lack of public spirit into eagerness to serve the good of all. Now, to prepare ourselves for meditation, please stand up behind your mats. Pascal will lead us in movements to help us warm our bodies and circulate our energy.
Let's begin by rolling our ankles, warming up our feet, and the opposite way. Switch feet. Opposite way. Take your hands, rub them together. Put them on your knees. Rub your knees, warm up your knees, your shins, your thighs. Can pat your legs. Now, you can take your hips and start to move them in a circle. Go slowly and pay attention to the sensations in the hips and the legs. And the opposite way. And take your arms, stretch them up, reaching up. Reach one arm up and the other arm up. And again. And again. And one more time. Now clasp your arms together. Bring your feet together. And as much as you can, as much as comfortable, bend to one side. Stretching. Using your breath to loosen your body. Come back up to the center. Now go to the other side. And come back. Shake out your arms, your legs. Can make some sound too. And find a little bounce. Just take a moment now. Close your eyes and feel your body. Now we'll warm up our wrists. So take your hand, your palm like this. Take your other hand and nice stretch through the arm here. And now you can take it and do the opposite way. Same hand, you're just, pushing it the other direction. Now do the other hand. Palm facing outwards. And now palm facing inwards. Now rotate your wrists. Take your arms, stick them out. Make sure you aren't going to hit anyone. Do gentle circles. As wide as you can with the space that we have right now. And then go the opposite direction. Very good. Now take your arms, clasp them behind your back, breathing in, and stretch your chest out in front. If this is comfortable, you can stay here, and if you would like, you can bend over and get an even deeper stretch, not just in the shoulders, but in the back of your legs. Stay bending down, release your arms, and reach them as far down as you can. You can find a little bounce in your legs to loosen them up. And now, one vertebra at a time, begin to roll up your spine. Coming back to a full standing position. Now we'll do 4 bows. You can either do full bows, so use your mat, or you can stay standing.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the marvelous gift of nature and the universe. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, the truth of interconnectedness among all beings. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guides us, protects us, and promotes justice. Meditation is simple and easy. Anyone can practice it. Please take time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Rock back and forth and side to side until your body feels centered. Scan your entire body to see if there is any tension in your face and head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release any mental or physical uneasiness. Relax your whole body. It is okay to slouch a little bit if that feels more natural. If your body agrees, gradually sit up tall. You may start to feel your lower back growing stronger and your chest and heart opening. Keep your ears aligned with your shoulders. Tuck your chin in. Let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Bring awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. While your tongue is relaxed on your palate, pure and clear saliva may gather in the mouth. This is a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. Invite your awareness to your lower abdomen, your Qi energy field. This is called Danjon and is located 2 inches below your navel. Your Danjon is the power center for your breathing. If your face or body begins to itch, just note the itching. It will pass. If your legs ache unbearably, you may change position very slowly so that you maintain a calm stillness. When thoughts arise in your mind, do not follow them. Do not react or pursue them. They are just thoughts. They will disappear by themselves. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjon abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, perfectly focused, and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. You will no longer feel any distinction between yourself and others, free from the limits of time and place. We are grateful to sit quietly together, finding the still point within. May we be here now, deeply aware of our ever calm, ever alert spirit.
영주, page 4. 전지 영기 아심정 만사여의 아심정 전지여와 동일체 아여 전지 동심정 전지연기 아심정 만사여의 아심정 전지여와 동일체 아여 전지동심정 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 전지연기 아심정 만사여의 아심정 전지여와 동일체 아여 전지동심정. Prayer for world peace. Grace
from heaven and earth,
grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, may we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts. Wanamnida, Wanamnida, Kanjori, Kanjori, Wanamnida. 내 손길 닿는 곳, 내 발길 머무는 곳, 내 음성 가르치는 곳, 내 마음 향하는 곳마다 우리 우리모두 성부제주 인연이 되어지다. I wish and pray, sincerely and truly, where my hands touch the world, where my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and in all realms where my heart and mind reach, that we all together, share a true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings.
Page 9.
Ilwan Song Vow, page 9. Ilwan Song Vow.
Ilwan is the realm of samadhi beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heaven and earth, parents, fellow beings and laws, the true nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, and sentient beings. Ilwan manifests as both permanence and impermanence, viewed as permanence. Ilwan unfolds into an infinite world that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is, viewed as impermanence. Ilwan unfolds into infinite worlds through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies. In the four forms of birth we transform through the 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing with grace, arising from harm or harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened beings vow to practice wholeheartedly, modeling ourselves after Ilwan Song, the Dharmakaya Buddha, by cultivating our minds and bodies deeply, knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, and using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, and receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of Ilwan and become one with the nature of Ilwan. This morning, Reverend Sean is going to share his Dharma Talk. There is a season. Let us practice deep listening as we warmly welcome Reverend Sean.
Good morning. Today, I'd like to reflect on my last 2 years here. So how are you doing this December? I see lots of noddings. Are you lighting up the season with the year-end resolutions? Perhaps you are enjoying warm moments with family and friends. Or maybe you are finding peace and calm in quiet solitude. As the year draws to a close, it is natural to feel more emotional and introspective. Reflecting on the passing year often brings a mix of emotions: regret, longing, joy, and pride. These feelings are like echoes of the year gone by, gently guiding us to open our hearts to the year ahead. In this season of reflection, let us consider how the concept of time and conditions shape our lives. This brings us to an idea. In Buddhism, there is a concept called 시절 인연 in Korean, or timely conditions and affinities, which translates to there is a season. The world operates according to the law of cause and effect. Every result comes to fruition through countless direct and indirect conditions. What has happened was meant to happen as the time and conditions aligned. Even if we long to meet someone, if the time and conditions are not right, it will not happen. Conversely, even if we wish to avoid someone, when it is the right time and condition, the meeting is inevitable. Isn't it humbling? Isn't it humbling to realize how much of our lives is guided by this interplay of time and conditions? This phrase, 시절 인연, carries a poetic depth in Korean. It suggests not only the fleeting nature of an occurrence, but also the weight of time and the sense of density that guides it. Even this moment right here in this Dharma hall, our meeting, making eye contacts, sharing, and connecting is guided by 시절 인연. Isn't it amazing that we have crossed paths here in this way? Reflecting on this concept, I am reminded of my own journey of the past 2 years. And let me share some personal experiences that have illuminated this understanding. So it has been already over 2 years since I started to serve here. During this time, I have gathered a mix of precious memories, some joyful and others tinged with regret. Rather than lingering on past regrets, I focus on what's next. Instead of clinging to joyful memories, I try to use that energy to create new, meaningful moments. I strive to live fully in the present because, just like there is a season for everything, life flows naturally according to the conditions around us. Through this lens, let me take you on a journey through some joyful moments that defined my recent seasons. One of my greatest joys has been the vibrant energy of youth. I've met so many friends, and their youthful energy never fails to amaze me. In Korean, I often describe them as 청춘, meaning youth, or literally green spring. Oh, I love this word. Now you might be wondering, youth here? Like, oh, that's not me, but yes, it's you. you. It means the forever young at heart kind of youth. So our temple is so much graced by individuals who may have experienced a few more seasons than others, but their hearts remain fresh and vibrant, like budding sprouts. Their eagerness to learn, dedication to practice, and authenticity in daily life inspire me deeply. They remind me that youth is not about the number of birthdays we celebrated, but about the attitude and spirit that we carry. And I really love being here with such bodhisattvas with wisdom, talent, and energy. But the beauty of seasons isn't just limited to people. It's reflected in every corner of life, even in the kitchen. Seasons matter in the kitchen too. I've had many opportunities to cook and experiment with ingredients here. Early on, I would be rattled by a single piece of negative feedback on what I made. But now, I approach it with a calm perspective. Well, this is the best flavor I can get. We'll do better now. We'll do better next time. Watching Reverend Won Gong's joyful appreciations for meals, like a creative breakfast of croissants, plural, with jams and fruits, has been delightful. But this year, however, due to health considerations, we've had to make some adjustments. Oh man, you've got to be stingy with sugar, salt, and wheats, I remind myself, and avoiding these white powders while still making food delicious has become one of my fun challenges. I especially enjoy making tteokbokki, stir-fried rice fish cakes dish, and I've even had the pleasure of serving it to our youth members. And speaking of youth, let me share how the youth programs have been a source of immense joy. Thanks to our amazing teachers and helpers, we've created moments of fun and learning on Sunday mornings for our little Buddhas. Watching children practice sitting still for 3 to 5 minutes is remarkable. They begin to discover the calm within themselves and that sitting quietly is okay. I hope they learn not just calmness, but also respect for one another and elders and a sense of community, all while having fun. Seeing a once shy child clung nervously to their father's lap, confidently walk through the hall and meditate poise fills my heart with gratitude. And just as the children have grown, so too has our community in Raleigh. In the past, we took turns attending Raleigh sessions. Recently, Reverend Won Gong and I have attended together more often. Well, actually, pretty much every week. And even when my role is simple, like driving, assisting with Qi Gong, or chanting, she reminds me that simply being present supports the community, and I feel more and more connected to our Dharma friends there. Perhaps it's the post-pandemic resurgence or the long-term effects of sincere practice. The attendance at Sunday Meditation Rally has increased significantly and remains steady. And if you'd like to experience the tranquility of Sunday afternoon, you are welcome to join us at Raleigh Temple at 4 p.m. And last March, we celebrated Raleigh Temple's 10th anniversary with heartfelt preparations. One of the highlights was singing with my colleagues. O Sotesan, your dream is blooming around the whole wide world. O Sotesan, your dream is blooming where hearts awake to truth cross the wide deep ocean. Halfway through this second verse, I was overcome with emotion, reflecting on the journey of over 10 years of the ongoing practice of the Raleigh community and all those hardships and adversity of Reverend Won Gong in the States for almost 30 years. And And I felt like being connected with Sote-san, the founding teacher, in watching his dream blooming 110 years later on another soil brought me to tears. And this year, 3 of my colleagues in the United States had to leave due to visa issues. Although I wasn't in constant contact with them, their presence as fellow practitioners in a foreign land brought me great comfort and support. Their departure feels like a loss, but I remind myself that everything happens in its own time. Whether they return to the United States or we meet again in Korea, one thing is certain: we will continue walking this path together. So instead of being caught up in feelings of hurt, I strive to keep doing what I can in my place until the time comes when our paths cross again. Whenever wherever that might be. As we step into the new year, let's consider how to embrace the present moment and treasures it holds. Instead of looking for something special in the distance, I can find joy and gratitude in the small things in the season that we are living in. As we greet the new year, let us remind ourselves the seasons of our lives are not measured by grand milestones, but by the simple, profound moments that fill our days. Gentle breeze, a heartfelt conversation, the warmth of community. These are the treasures that define our time. And let us live fully in the present, finding meaning in what is near and dear, and trust in the unfolding of 시절 인연 to guide us. May we all carry this sense of wonder and gratitude into the year ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Sean, for your talk. And thank you for including me in the youth. I hope you include me in the youthful mind, and all of us. No, but it's a beautiful reminder to just live in the moment and appreciate the good, and just let the unpleasant things go. And I wanted to say that, like, you have brought so much joy with your youthful, cheerful attitude to our temple and to everyone. And we really, I'm speaking for everybody, we really appreciate you and love you, and we're so glad you're here. All right. So let's take a moment and pause. Just close your eyes, and we'll think about Reverend Sean's talk. Is there something that motivated you or a takeaway? Friends at home, this is a time if you'd like to share your thoughts in the live stream, or you can enjoy a few moments of quiet reflection. And friends here in the Dharma Hall, please turn to one or two friends next to you and share your thoughts and questions with each other.
now let's sit back and relax and enjoy this video about the recent pilgrimage to Korea.
Nick has been working on documentary video.
In 2024, 5 pilgrims set out under the guidance of Reverend Won Gong to explore South Korea and to visit. In 2024, 5 pilgrims set out under the guidance of Reverend Won Gong to explore South Korea and to visit the historic sites of Won Buddhism. This trip was fun-filled and packed with adventure, and helped us to connect to the roots of Won Buddhism more closely, as we visited sites like the birthplace of the founding master. And hiked Sambat Pass, where Master Sotaesan hiked every day as a child to pray to a mountain spirit. There we met a group of Kyungwonims cleaning the prayer house and helped them, did a little singing, and then prayed for world peace. We visited the site where Master Sotaesan attained enlightenment, which now hosts this massive Ilwansang monument. And we walked through the rice fields that were a result of the Levy project 100 years ago. We even got to eat rice grown in these very fields.
Hi y'all! Hello, we're having a great hike in Yangsan. The central mountain peak of Yongsan, where Master Chongsan climbed and offered his prayer in 1919.
While we were in the southwest of Korea, we stayed at Yongsan University, a school for aspiring Won Buddhist ministers. We meditated with them every morning, and one evening we even got to join them for chanting. Later, the staff also invited us to enjoy a beautiful fire underneath the stars.
It's like a Korean style, American style of the s'mores.
We also visited a nearby temple. There we were treated with wonderful white lotus tea. And we also made art with pressed hydrangea petals that the minister had dyed herself. We visited Pongnae Hermitage in Pyeongsan, where the founding master compiled the scriptures we now call the Red Book. We arrived in Iksan, the headquarters of Won Buddhism. Where we got the chance to meditate in the great meditation hall, Taegakcheon. The headquarters is immaculately maintained, with beautiful lawns, lotus ponds, pine trees. There's also tasty persimmon trees all around as well. We got the opportunity to participate in the headquarters Sunday Dharma service, where some of us spoke.
You have shared your teachings, your religion, your organization, and your wonderful kyomunins with us. And we are so grateful.
그다음 누구? 이런 쌍통만 바르신 거가 매일 아침에 한 번씩 쓰는.
We also got the chance to study in Songdae, the Pine House, where Master Sotaesan worked for a few years here in Iksan before entering Nirvana. Whether or not you have been living in gratitude, living a life of self-power, readily learning, readily teaching, and benefiting others.
You must do this until ultimately you reach a state in which the mind needs no checking.
The three Chinese characters in the name board mean fish and waterhead.
만하게 사용하는 공부를 지성으로 하여 진급이 되고 은혜는 입을지언정 강급이 되고 해도 근입지 아니하기로서 이론의 위력을 얻도록까지 서원하고 이론의 재성에 아파도록까지
Hello, everyone. We are on a boat, a little ferry, and we are riding to Ha Island, a beautiful island that is owned by the Won Buddhists as a retreat center.
만남
Our trip was fun-filled and packed with adventure. It was a wonderful opportunity to practice with dedicated practitioners, and a huge thank you to Reverend Won Gong for making this trip possible, as well as to her brother-in-law, who drove us basically everywhere. A huge thank you as well to everyone who made this trip special. And to those of you back home in America, I hope you also get the chance to come visit Korea.
Do you feel like you traveled to Korea now? Who wants to visit Korea next time? 한국 가고 싶어. Wow, that's wonderful. Whenever I go to Korea, I think this is about probably 7th pilgrimage trip to Korea with our temple friends over the last 20 years. And whenever I go to Korea, my mother reverend, Venerable So-won, she is always there, always welcoming with the loving, bright smiles and beautiful tea. Do you see that she was making tea, matcha tea? Yeah. so happy to have her visiting our temple. And so let's hear a brief the greeting words from her.
목소리 크니까 그만할게. 교도님들이 우리 저는 퇴임을 하고 수도원에 살고 있습니다.
I am retired, so I stay in retirement convent.
저희는 공동체 생활로 100명이 넘는 인원이 살고 있습니다.
One of the retirement convent where I stay, about 100 retired female reverends.
그때 우리 교도님들이 오셨을 때 우리 수도원 퇴임하신 원로님들이 너무너무 좋아하셨어요.
And 5 friends for pilgrimage visited our retirement home they recently, and all of them were so happy to meet them.
자랑스럽게 생각했고 거룩하게 생각했습니다.
They deeply touched, deeply impressed and touched by your sincere practice.
이렇게 만남이 이루어진 건 소태산 대종사님이 계셨기에 됐던 것입니다.
And that we know that this meeting, visiting Korea, and my visiting here is all thanks to our founding spiritual Dharma teacher, Venerable 소태산.
이어서 계속해?
네,
너무 감사했었습니다.
I was so happy and grateful for that opportunity.
그리고 제가 여기 있는 것은 원공 교무님의 인연으로 해서 이 교당이 처음 시작할 때부터 지금까지
From the very beginning of this temple, from the scratch, I have observed how Reverend Won Gong pioneered, and then right behind her, I was always there.
늘 기도해 왔습니다.
I've been praying for every mile of journey of this temple.
늘 기도하면서 또 힘 닿는 대로 물질적으로도 힘 닿는 대로 도움을 주고자 굉장히.
Whenever there are any needs, always I try to be a help. 잠깐만요. If you see the other residence building, there is a yellow cushion that where which this morning 17 children meditated on it. That meditation cushion, she made that. She created, and then I remember with the vacuum cleaner, she put all the yellow mat to remove the air so we can ship and then bring to the United States. 그 노란 방석을 저랑 같이 막 vacuum으로 빼고 그것을 잠깐 얘기했어요.
봉부식 때 와봤어요.
I came here when there is great opening ceremony of this Dharma Hall 2011.
그때는 자세히 보지를 못했기 때문에 교당을 이렇게 거룩한 교당인 줄 몰랐는데.
At the time, it was a very brief visit, but now I get to see very deeply.
이번에 와서 보니까 너무 아름답고 주위 그 풍광도 잘 어울리면서 자연 그 풍광이 너무 좋고 선하기에 너무너무 좋은 장소입니다.
It is so beautiful, every corner of the temple, inside and outside, and I feel this is a really good place for meditation.
그래서 아름답고 성스러운 교당.
I feel beautiful temple, holy and very inspirational temple.
구석구석 교도님의 손길이 안 간 데가 없어요.
Every corner of temple inside out, so I can see you all take care of it together.
그래서 참 기쁘고 흐뭇합니다.
I'm so happy to see this beautiful community.
그리고 원고원 교무님과의 인연은 개인적인 인연이 아니라 원고원 교무 가족 전체와 제가 이렇게 깊은 인연 관계가 있는데 이것은 이생 인연이 아니라 전생부터 이어진 인연이라 생각합니다.
I feel the affinity with the Wongong is not only this lifetime, it has been many lifetimes because not only just the individual connection with the Wongong, but also I have been a kind of like a godmother of her whole family from her childhood and now.
그리고 우리 교도님들이 그 소태산 대종사님 이 법을 먼저 알아보시고 이렇게 함께 하고 있다는 것이 그 모습이 너무 정말 거룩하십니다.
I am so again deeply touched watching your practice yesterday and today, understanding and trying to embody that the real teaching of our founding teacher Sotaesan in your everyday life.
우리 공부를 하면 실생활에서 안정과 평화를 얻고 해와 복의 근원을 알게 되는 정말 깊은 공부입니다.
I hope you tasted that profound, that the beauty and power, that you gain more wisdom and then self-reliable mind power through your journey of practice.
우리 교도님들 늘 평안하시고 건강하시기를 기원합니다.
I pray for your happiness and good health. 감사합니다. 제가 어렸을 때 교당 가서 제가 꽃을 하나 이렇게 들꽃을 바쳤었는데 I remember when I was a child, I was a kind of a spiritual seeker, and then in my hometown, mountain, small village, then there are beautiful wild flowers. First time in my lifetime, actually, so far, I picked a beautiful wildflower and offered to her. But that much I felt deeply connected, and how beautiful, loving spirit she has. And every single journey, whenever she was like my trash can. So, you know, when I studied, when I struggled while serving in the temple in Korea, even after, 저의 쓰레기통. Whenever there is any, you know, the unresolved, you know, some troubled state of mind, then I talk to her. And she's a good listener, great counselor. And guess what? Here are 3 generations. Mother, and then child, and then another child, 3 generations. Reverend Songhyun, we call her Reverend Pine, she is also, she took care of her since she was a baby child, literally.
A baby.
Oh, very little, because her parents somehow were not able to take care of her, and then grandmother was a sincere practitioner. So grandma and then temple reverends together kind of raised her, and then look at her, she's now beautifully walking on her Dharma path. So now everybody, please welcome Reverend Pine.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Songhyun. Song means pine tree. Hyun means benevolent. So please call me Songhyun or Reverend Pine. I'm a pre-minister student. I'm here as an intern for 1 month. After studying 1 more year, I will finish my graduate school program. Then I will be fully ordained as a 교무님. 교무님, like Reverend Won Gong, Reverend Swan, and Reverend 충타원님. When I decided to come here, I was worried about my English. I hope you can help me practice English. I'm excited to meet you all, and thank you for having me. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Thank you.
I'm Kelly, and I want to say I appreciate, I don't know if you guys appreciate this, but I do appreciate, she said 3 generations of Kyomonims, and I really appreciate all the love and the care and the dedication they have and bringing Won Buddhism to our country and giving us this opportunity to practice together. I'm tearing up, but I really appreciate that, and I hope you do as well. I have a few announcements. This afternoon at 4 o'clock, our sister temple in Raleigh is inviting you to join a peaceful community meditation to cultivate the energy and grace and thanksgiving. On the last day of this year, December 31st, there will be a year-end letting go ceremony with candlelight. To attend, you must sign up. On our website, there's a 4 p.m. and a 7:30 p.m. service, or you can sign up today using this QR code. I'll put it back out in the foyer when I'm done with it. And then mark your calendars for our New Year's Day celebration on January 1st, 2025, which is at 11 a.m., not 10 a.m., 11 a.m. And please join us to welcome in the new year with the Dharma Talk and opportunities to reflect on your intentions for the year ahead. Light refreshments will follow the program. And as you can see, when you came in today in the foyer, there's a lovely presentation of the holiday gift shop for your last-minute shopping. And please check out our lovely handmade seasonal cards, bracelets, and much more. For upcoming retreats, you might also want to check out our website and flyers as you shop. And a special thanks to those that are temple sustainers. If you're not already a sustainer, please consider becoming one. Your kind support makes a huge difference. And thank you for all your contributions. They make all of our programs possible. Now, let us turn to page 13 for our morning prayer song.
Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day in your presence. Today full of health and with peace of mind, may I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with your grace. Today gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I meet. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with compassion. Today making the world a more loving place. May I do all that I can for one world. Children, if you're children, please stand up. Oh, we have a little Buddhas. They did an excellent job with the meditation. Big applause for our children meditators. Thank you. Anyone first time today in our temple, raise your hand. Any first comer here? Wow, oh, welcome. Now everybody raise hands up high. And then wave hands, looking towards the little camera over there, towards the Nick over there, engineer.
Drop, release, let it go. 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 Drop, release. release, let it go. Drop, 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 release, let it go.